Looking forward to it right now. We're going to introduce you to the Virginia Ready Initiative. It's a new organization launched to help Virginians who have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Take a look.
The economic impacts of COVID-19 led to job loss and financial uncertainty for countless Americans over the last several months. The Virginia Ready Initiative launched this spring with a very specific purpose: to assist those impacted. And today we're joined by co-founder Glenn Youngkin of Virginia Ready to learn more. Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me, and good morning, Richmond.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be with you. You are doing such important work for those who have seen disruptions in their employment and who may be thinking about whether or not they should consider a new career altogether. And that's where Virginia Ready comes in. So tell us about the organization.
So first of all, the organization was in fact started to very much address this issue, where we've had people across the Commonwealth, over 1.1 million people who've had to file for new unemployment benefits, and a continuing unemployment rate that is well above anything we've seen before. And Virginia Ready is really targeted to help people who've had disruption in their work life potentially find a whole new career. And Virginia Ready works with community colleges, businesses. We offer a $1,000 completion incentive for folks to start a new career in high growth industries.
That's incredible, especially given the time. And it sounds like you make it so easy to get started and just to start seeing what the future will hold for you as a person who may have been impacted. Now, you just started in the spring. What led you to start right now?
Well, first of all, the pandemic has caused such disruption to workers all across the country, and particularly in Virginia. And so we felt compelled to try to do something about it. And what we found was when we spoke to employers and we spoke to the community colleges and we actually spoke to people who had lost their jobs, there was actually a moment in time to bring them all together in a bit of a coalition and really try to make a difference. And what we've seen, we've just started, but what we've seen since we started enrolling in mid-August is 500 people already enter the program, and thousands start the process. And that's incredibly encouraging because these folks actually want to make a change. They want to change their future and really take hold of an opportunity to retrain and start something brand new.
So who is eligible to participate in this incredible program?
So it is very, very straightforward. If you're a Virginian and you have had employment disruption, those are the only two requirements. And the third requirement is that you want to do this, because it does require a great commitment. The programs are reasonably short. They take between 6 and 12 weeks. And in fact, some of the ones have even been accelerated to be shorter. But it does take a 6 to 12 week commitment. Classes are usually in the evenings and the weekends. And so you have to make time for it and work hard. But if you're up for it, then the enrollment process is really straightforward. You can go to www.vaready.org, ask for more information, and get started.
All right. And so before we go to the website, we certainly want to know what kind of programs you're offering and how you might have chosen those programs to get started with.
Yeah, absolutely. The most important process here was listening to the employers across the Commonwealth around what kinds of jobs they have open and expect to continue to hire into. And what we found is in the world of computer and cyber, healthcare and manufacturing, there were thousands of jobs that are or were going to be available. And so we focused on those sectors. There's 19 occupations that are supported by 30 credentials that are offered by the community college system across Virginia. And those 19 occupations range from welder, HVAC, electrical workers, medical assistants, nursing assistants, network technicians in the world of computer, help desk support. These jobs pay between $25,000 and $50,000 a year. They're open and available, and all you need is a credential.
Well, it is exciting to hear that there's an organization out there who is committed to helping people get back on their feet, get ready for what's next, and to prepare for what could be a new and very fulfilling career. We're so grateful for you and the Virginia Ready Initiative. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And if I could just add one more comment, which is, while tuition generally runs about $2,500 between various state programs, today, most of it can get paid for. And therefore, the $1,000 Credential Achievement Award that Virginia Ready will pay to you when you finish is actually a bonus to you. And so there's a great financial incentive to do this, but hopefully there's a life incentive to do this, which is a new career in a high growth industry.
Exactly. So many benefits just by spending about 6 or so weeks, you said, in order to get retrained, to get started, and to be able to achieve a future that you need in a very financially or fiscally responsible way. I so appreciate you. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. It's great to join you.
To learn more about the Virginia Ready Initiative and how you can take the next step toward a fulfilling career, visit our website at wtvr.com/VTM.
Wow.
What an incredible resource.
You know what? It's interesting because I did pick up on something, and my sons will tell you this. My favorite saying as a dad was, "You gotta wanna." And he said the most important thing is you've really got to want to do this and be interested in it, because it does take a commitment of time and energy.
It's funny. My brain just went to the whole, like, that would make a great pillow, right? Like you gotta wanna, like, just have it embroidered right on there. But this sounds it's totally spot on. And this sounds so intriguing. I did what we all do now, because you've either got your device or your computer right at the ready, and went to the website and just started looking. And when you really look at that timeline of 6 to 12 weeks, if your employment has been disrupted and now you're in a position where that path is no longer there and you're looking for what's next, this really empowers you to be able to go and pursue it. So just the sense of accomplishment and being able to do that is incredible.
And, it's interesting because we're talking about really good jobs here at this point. And it's like, in 6 to 12 weeks with some, considerable effort. Nothing great comes without considerable effort, then you can be started at least down that path to getting that goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think so many of us have had time to reflect, or you've been propelled to reflect during this time. And so when you think about how you want to continue going forward and invest your energies, you gotta wanna, and you do have to want to do what you do every day. And so maybe this is a great opportunity to start pursuing that.
My boys are working right now, so they haven't seen any of this, but they're like, "Oh gosh, please don't have him say that again."
I'll be sure to remember it next time we all visit. You gotta wanna.
You gotta wanna. We want to have you stick around, because we've got a lot more show coming up. We'll be right back with more Virginia This Morning.